Okay, so what I'm going to do now is let you know what we do know about Brennan's case and who all was involved in it. And then I am going to reach out to him and see what he can tell me. And I'm going to use the Dead Wave app. I think it really works. I highly recommend it. If you don't mind spending $20, it's really worth it. It's the best $20 you're going to spend if you like reaching out to the paranormal. So on that note, let's get started, okay? Ray and I would like to thank you for watching. The case is about Brennan Smokey, and if I'm not pronouncing his name right, I truly apologize. But he was last seen on July 24th of 2019. Brennan left home with Kayla Hendricks and Chris, and there was an altercation between Chris and Brandon over Kayla. I'm assuming they had a relationship, or they were sexually attracted to each other, and there was something there. And then Denise had called Brandon and asked to meet her somewhere because she wanted an 8-ball of meth. On the way there, they picked up Dakota. When they arrived, Sean Bilbo and Abraham Crow had also arrived shortly after. This was the last time Brennan was seen, and his trail stopped there. Chris and Brennan's altercation was because Chris picked up Kayla. Brennan choked Kayla. Supposedly, Brennan and Kayla had gotten to an altercation, and he choked Kayla. Kayla called her stepbrother, Sean Bilbo, for help. So with that being said, I'm sure there was an altercation between Sean Bilbo and Brennan. Sonny Bromwell was also present at this shop when this altercation took place. 3A Ramos Jr. was also present at the time. This shop where this allegedly happened does have security cameras, but at the time they claimed the security cameras were shut off. Now please know, I'm not exactly sure what took place at the shop. I'm simply going by what I think is a very reliable source. After all this allegedly happened, Chris, Dakota, and Sean left in a hurry, which ended up in a police chase. Chris and Dakota were caught, but Sean Bilbo ran into the woods and got away. Brennan's phone was found in that car. Now, what baffles me about this whole case is there are no leads as to where Brennan's body is. People that I mentioned and showed a picture of to you knows exactly what happened to Brennan. They're just not talking. I don't know exactly what happened there, but that was the last time Brennan was seen. His trail stops there. And again, I cannot imagine what his mother is going through. And a lot of us are mothers, and a lot of us has sons. And regardless of what kind of shady business Brennan was in, he did not deserve to die. Okay? None of this should have went as far as it went. This boy's body is somewhere. And these people that I have mentioned, they know. And this mother just wants to bring her son home. So I'm going to end it there, and you guys have a good day, okay? Thanks for listening. He had mentioned some of the names that are mentioned already, if you've already watched this first part of it. So just listen carefully, and let's see what Brennan can tell us. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get Brennan to talk to me again today. Let's see what happens, okay? Brennan, are you here? Brennan, Smokey, are you Smokey? Are you Brennan? Can you come talk to me? Can you tell me if you're here? Okay, thank you, Brennan. Can you give me some names? What's up? Can you give me some names of who might have been involved in your demise, or who Give me some names. Keep going. Please. Okay, so what I did was put it on reverb. I've always gotten the best results from that on this Dead Wave app, so that's what I would suggest. Thank you. All right, so can you give me some names? Brennan, are you here with us? Hello, how are you? Who are you? Joseph, who are you? Is Brennan there with you? Brennan, if you're here, could you tell me you're here? You're here? I call on Brennan Smokey. I call on the spirit of Brennan Smokey. Are you here, Brennan? Is it Brennan or Brandon Smokey? Can you come and talk to me, please? I call on you. Hey. Please, I call on you. Hey. Okay, let's stop right here for a minute. Sometimes more than just one spirit will come through, and they as well have so much to say or want to talk or have a message they want to give me. And when I am not talking to them all, and I'm particularly calling out to one spirit, and this has happened before, they feel like they are being ignored, which is just not the case. At the time, I just want to speak to a particular spirit. So I wanted to kind of give you my opinion and my theory on that. How are you? Brennan, what happened to you? Give me some names. Give me some names of who were involved in your murder and your disappearance. I have some names on this paper here, and I think you know them. Can you give me one of these names? Kayla. Thank you. That's a good name to start with. Hello, Brennan. How was she in your disappearance? Thank you for that answer. I appreciate you. Thank you, Brandon. Keep going. Please help me here. Can you give me another name? said another name. Oh, and you said another name. Okay, guys, I will continue this tomorrow. I will upload it for part 2. I'm kind of getting exhausted right now going through this. And when you start getting tired, you start getting in a hurry. When you start getting in a hurry, you start making mistakes. And I just don't want to do that. I owe Brennan that much. So on that note, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. Ray and I thank you. Remember, everyone must cross over. We'll see you on the other side, my friends. Good night.